Hey, it's Molly. Welcome back. I wanted to do a part 2 for you on the transiting North Node in Taurus energies because I feel like this is going to be very beneficial for us and it can help you to understand how to work with the energy in the best possible way. So not only would you be looking at the houses, planets, or points where you have Taurus energy, because that North Node is going to bring in an infusion of support, but it's also looking at the ruler of Taurus, which is Venus. So in your natal chart, your natal Venus is going to be feeling this surge of energy, this opportunity to grow and develop and expand what is important to you. So this can be helpful to understand the energy trail because not only are the planets, points, and houses in Taurus going to be growing, but your natal Venus has the opportunity here to be benefited and reprogrammed. There's a reprogramming here where your natal Venus, wherever it is in your chart, whichever sign it's in, wherever it's located, is the ruler of Taurus energy in your chart. So this is where you can really get clear what you want, what you need, what you're able to receive, how you feel supported, and what you need in your life that's valuable and meaningful to you now. So this can be wonderful for getting clear on particular relationships, getting clear on the energies that you want in your life and what you don't want. So I feel like what we're looking at here is how we're ready to grow. And it feels really strong, not only in the Venus energies, but in the heart chakra, where there's this sense of loving yourself more, feeling good about who you are, your own confidence, your own sense of who you are, and then how that can have a ripple effect into other areas of your life. Now, the Taurus energy supports feeling worthy of abundance, feeling worthy of being loved, feeling worthy of being yourself in the world. So there could be some big questions that come up for you that are opportunities to grow in these ways, to expand in these parts of your life, where you're saying yes to yourself. You're saying yes on your own terms. You're saying, yes, I want this. This is true for me. I am worthy of this. So there can be that expansion and growth of your self-worth and self-value that can really play out in multiple areas of your life. So not only, again, I'm repeating myself, not only are you looking at planets or points in Taurus, as well as the house or houses that the transiting North Node is moving through, but then you're also going to your natal Venus. And where your natal Venus is by sign and by house placement is also where the energy can grow and blossom. Now, there is a practical component here to Taurus energy, where when you see it, you believe it, where there's something that's very much about the real world and the five senses. And so this is where we can make our lives more beautiful. We can enhance what we have. We can bring in more that is meaningful to us and what we love and what we want to experience. You can upgrade your own quality of life when you're working with these energies intentionally. And that's just a great thing to know because it's going to help you move the energy forward, especially from that opposite point in your chart where the South Node in Scorpio is clearing out and perhaps stirring up or bringing up a deep letting go or more of an emotional process. This is where you direct the energy forward and say, I'm going to take all of that and move it towards building and investing in what is true for me now, what matters to me now, what has a sense of purpose to it, and where I feel good about myself. So it's almost like we're reclaiming energies here. We're reclaiming what is honest, true, and solid for you, and giving yourself some room to let that grow in whatever that looks like for you. So this can be helpful because what we have support with at this time is the essentials of our life and what you need to feel good about yourself and how the world around you, and this would be your personal world. So this is your home environment. This is your private garden. This is where you go to take care of yourself, where your private world supports your energy, helps you really feel grounded and strong in who you are, and gives you that sense of, I love myself. I'm worthy of this. I value this. This is what is important to me right now. So part of this energy is going to be very dynamic. And the North Node in Taurus is going to be connecting with Uranus. And it's also going to be working with eclipse energies. So this is where there can be immediate changes. Things can improve. Things can show up quickly. Things can happen that are showing you that new direction or that higher path. So it's interesting because typically the Taurus energy is slow, diligent, persistent, determined. But with these eclipses and with Uranus, it's going to pick up the pace. Things are going to happen faster. And this is interesting, if you don't have a solid foundation around what you believe you're worth or what you believe you're able to accept and allow in, you could have a value system that pushes away the good things that are meant for you. And this is where it's very important to have a stabilizing foundation that allows you to receive and build. And it's almost like the energies allow you to be really clear. I deserve this. I'm worthy of this. I can accept this. Because the example that's coming to mind would be individuals who win the lottery and they have a windfall of money, right? And that's a dream come true for so many people. All of a sudden you have all this money. But if you don't have a solid foundation where you're not only responsible about the practical energy of money, such as you can receive a windfall, but you got to pay your taxes. But if you don't believe you're worthy of it, that money will disappear. You'll give it away to everyone else. You will spend it on meaningless things. You won't be able to stabilize or hold that energy because a part of you doesn't believe you're worthy of it. So there's going to be opportunities here for you to really assess and be honest with yourself. What is my foundation around my self-worth? And it's not about money. It's not about anything outside of you. It's about what's inside of you that you're able to strengthen, build, and develop. So I hope this helps to illustrate how the energetics can work. Because if you essentially have holes in your worthiness or you don't feel that you really deserve something, the universe will say, okay, that's what you believe. Okay, we'll pass it on to the next person. Whereas if you're like, no, I deserve this. I'm worthy of this. I'm ready. I want this. Then it can come in, then it can stay. And that also signals to the universe that you believe that for yourself. So there can be some really lovely things that develop from the North Node in Taurus, depending on where you're at with your own personal value system and your own sense of self-worth and self-love. So I hope this has given you some good things to be aware of as you work with this energy, as you see what comes up for you, as you see what shows up for you, and allows you to really claim what is true for you and what you're ready to work with going forward. So thank you so much for joining me. As always, I appreciate your time, energy, and presence. Be sure and check out my other playlists here on YouTube. I hope you'll find more things that interest you, and you can find more videos like this one under the Astrology Workshops playlist. So thank you so much, and I'll see you back here really soon.